If you owe back taxes to the IRS, should you try to go on a payment plan with the IRS? RC Thornton here, licensed tax professional, and that's the conventional wisdom, right? If you owe and you can't pay, just call the IRS, get on a payment plan. I'm here to tell you that is some of the worst possible advice you could possibly take if you're a business owner, if you own a business that's a going concern, that's making decent money, which is the type of clients that we serve. Why would you not want to go on a payment plan? And am I telling you just to not pay and run away from it? Here's the bottom line. You have to think at a bigger level about the situation and the problem that you have. Paying these guys some amount of money on a monthly basis for the next 10 years or however many years is left is just going to cost you a tremendous amount of money in penalties and interest in the long run. Your cost to borrow, which is basically what this is through the roof. You got to think at a bigger level about what's your overall life plan at this point. What is your plan to get your business and yourself financially back on track? What other sources of capital do you have to try to raise money to take care of this? And how does it all go together? Do not just try to pay them some teensy amount of money and think that's victory. Because in reality, you're going to cost yourself more money in the long run by just trying to be cheap on it now, for lack of a better word. If you're making decent money, if you're a business owner who's a going concern and you're making some cash, you need to start thinking about how do you pay these guys off as fast as possible, and how do you reconfigure your business not to have problems with these guys again in the future? You don't want to be paying them 10, 11, 12% basically interest per year, which by the way is going to go up now that inflation is starting to hit. The IRS is only going to raise those rates substantially. So you do not want to do that. Yeah, if you can't pay it all at once, or we can't come up with some creative ways to finance this issue, maybe you do have to put some of it on a payment plan to make them happy. But you need to think at a bigger level, and the bigger level is what is your life going to look like after this problem is done? Not how do I kick the can on it by making a couple payments for now, but in the long run, I'm paying 30, 40, 50, 60% more. And that's what we help all of our clients do, is really strategize this whole thing. That's what makes us different than most of the so-called tax relief firms out there that just churn and burn people. We understand that you as a business owner, your issues are more complicated and multifaceted. So now you're thinking, how do I take care of this problem and get it out of my life for good? And I'm glad you asked. Above, below, somewhere around here, there's going to be a link you can click on to set up a tax strategy session with me. That's a 15-minute time. You can sit down and talk with me over the phone, and I will just give you as much information as I can. And if I think I can help, I'll point you in the right direction, and we'll see what we can do. Hope you're having a good one.